Hi, my name is Lauren, and I'm a speech language pathologist at ICAN. Today I'm going to be talking about how you can make watching a movie with your child more interactive by asking questions to work on inferencing skills. Inferencing is really just making a smart guess based on background knowledge, so what you already know, as well as context clues that you're given. Inferencing, it can be done when you're watching videos, it's important for reading, and it's also in our everyday environment. So really inferencing is super important for social skills because we make inferences based on our environment and other people's actions all the time, and then adjust our own behavior and actions based on what we infer. Inferencing also ties in well with learning about emotions because a lot of times things like body posture and facial expressions tell us about somebody's emotions, but not necessarily directly. So we have to make a smart guess about somebody's emotion based on what we're seeing. So I'm gonna go through two quick Pixar short videos and give some examples of how you can work on inferencing. And just remember that you can do this with any movie. It doesn't have to be these movies. I'm gonna share my screen real quick to pull those up. Okay, so we'll play a little bit of this movie, One Man Band. And these movies are really cool because they don't actually have any audio, so your inferencing has to come all from what you're seeing. So there you could ask, she looked like she was about to throw her coin in the fountain. Why do you think she stopped? Once your child answers, you could ask them what clues they used to figure that out. If they're having trouble answering, then you can give them some clues. Like, well, she turned her head and looked at the man playing music. Let's keep going. Here again, you could ask something like, why do you think he kicked that bucket over to her? Why questions are often really great for getting at inferencing. After watching these musicians go back and forth for a little, you could ask something like, what do these musicians want, or why are they doing what they're doing? So those are just a couple of examples of questions that you could ask to work on inferencing with this video. Let's take a look at another one. Okay, this one is also a silent film, or yeah, a film without any audio, or at least verbal audio by Pixar. So there's a good example of where you can bring feelings in and ask, how do you think that bird on the left feels? And how do you think those two birds, the one on the left and the one in the middle, feel now? How do you know? There you could ask, why do you think those birds turned and looked? How do you know? You could ask here, how do you think those smaller birds feel about the large one? Again, how do you know? So those are some examples of questions that you can ask to work on inferencing with films. And I said it a couple of times, but just to repeat, it doesn't have to be these videos, though they are great. And if you Google Pixar short films, there's tons of them. But whatever your child is interested in, you can work on this in their favorite movie. If your child is reading, you can work on inferencing when you're reading together too. Just have fun with it. All right, thanks for listening. Bye.